Krishna, Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hari Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hari Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hari Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hari Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hari Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gura Bhaktivinda. Krishna, Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hari Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama. See, let's here. Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Oh, YouTube link. That's Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Sure. Okay. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. I'm a bit experimenting here again. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. All right, let's see how this works here. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari. Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama. Okay. Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama. Oh no, I want to do that on YouTube. Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Hey Govinda, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. I'm just trying to figure all this stuff out here. It's a little complicated. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Let's see here. Security. All right. Let's see now to invite people. Invites. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Now, I can play anything I want, pretty much here now. So, more freedom. Oops, not that. Krishna. Are you there, Govinda? Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yes, here.
Yeah, okay, good. How's everything going?
Yeah, everything's going really well. Everything's really sound here. Just yeah, it's great.
Where's your picture?
I can't quite figure out how to put the picture onto the thing. I'll have to watch a YouTube thing or something.
Oh, here, I'll say, I'm going to ask you to start the video. Let's see if you can see anything. Does anything pop up?
Yeah, start my video. I pressed something.
Okay.
Came up.
Okay. So did it start? Oh, not yet. Okay. Try that again. Here, I'll do this again. Ask to start the video.
Okay, I press start my video. Okay. Unable to access camera. Well, it might be my end.
Yeah.
It's something this end, I think, Guru Maharaj.
Yeah. All you need to do is just restart your phone.
Okay.
Yeah, and then when it says, then it'll tell you to access camera, and then you just say, okay.
Okay. All right. I'll restart and see how it goes. Okay. All right. Jai.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. All right. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, custom screening service. Participants to Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, oh yeah, I want to get on the chat. Okay, that's what I do. Okay, all right, Lalita here. Okay, now, all right. Okay, we got that. Now, let's see here. Stream. Hare Krishna, now invite. Okay, invite here. can I chat? Say something. Okay, here we go. All right. Here's the invite link. See if that goes in there. You see that, Lalita? The invite link for the Zoom? Okay, so yeah. Yes, okay. All right, I'm just, this is a little complicated, but gradually I'll figure it out, more. It'll just get easier. Okay, there we go. Man, you need a really good computer to handle this program. What I'm doing here, it's unbelievable. But I think it's good because then if I go off, especially now, I don't really have internet. I'm using the phone, which is expensive. And so I can stay on for a while, and then you guys can continue. Yeah. Yeah, chanting, it's all about. Okay, let's time to mine some transcendental Bitcoin. Let's see what we can collect here, how many coins we can get today. This valuable substance in Vrindavan, Chintanami. It's Chintanami. It's valuable substance. I have to learn from my master here, a master chanter, the best chanter in this world. I'm sitting in front of my master. Okay, now I'm going to learn something. How to chant properly. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Let's get a close up on that. Let's see here. Oh yeah, view. Let's see here. Hare Krishna, Krishna Govinda Das. No. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Where's everybody else, I wonder? Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare. Huh? Go ahead.
Can people on Facebook see this?
Well, I put links on Facebook, and so,
okay.
But I don't. Everybody is used to something different.
We are used. Yeah, we are. Yeah.
But I'm limited. They're blocking me on Facebook for nothing. And it's just so then people can't really see. I mean, they have to just learn to kind of use. I mean, YouTube is a famous thing. Everybody can get on YouTube. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Yeah, you can keep your sound on. We'll just chant here. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama
Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna Krishna
Rama Rama, Hare
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Rama Rama, Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare.
Hey Lalita, can you advertise this?
Yeah, I try.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right.
See how that works too. They could be, they could be shadow banning this because it's a YouTube thing, and Facebook is a CIA thing,
Yeah.
Yeah. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama.
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Rama Rama, Hare
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. I'm just going to put this on Facebook too now. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. I'm also streaming on Facebook again now. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Will thoroughly confuse everybody. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
That was me.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. You can put your sound on there so they hear you chanting.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Rama Hare Hare.
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare, Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Rama, Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna, Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama, Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama.
Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hari Ram, Hari Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hari Hari Ram, Hari Ram, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hari Hari Ram, Hari Ram, Hare Krishna, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Krishna Krishna, Hari Rama,
Rama Rama Hare
Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hari
Hare
Hari Rama, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hare Rama, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hare Rama, Hari Rama, Rama
Rama Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hare Rama, Hari Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna
Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, Rama Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hari Rama, Hari
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama,
Rama
Hari
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hare Rama, Hari Rama,
Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hari Hari, Hare Rama, Hari Rama,
Rama Rama
Hari Hari,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hare Rama, Hari Rama, Rama Rama,
Rama
Hari
Rama
Hari,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hare Rama, Hari
Hare
Rama,
Rama Hare Rama
Rama Rama,
Rama
Hari
Rama
Hari,
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hari Hari, Hare Rama, Hari Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hari Hari, Hare Rama, Hari
Hare
Rama,
Rama Hare Rama
Hari Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari
Hare
Hari,
Krishna
Hare Rama, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hare Rama, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hari Hari, Hare Rama, Hari Rama,
Rama Rama
Hare Rama.
Krishna Krishna
Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hari Hari, Hare Rama, Hari Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hare Rama, Hari
Hare
Rama,
Rama Hare
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hari
Rama
Hari,
Rama
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hari Hari, Hare Rama, Hari Rama, Rama
Rama
Rama, Hari
Rama
Hari, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hari
Krishna
Hari,
Hare Hare
Hari
Rama
Rama, Hari Rama, Rama
Rama
Rama, Hari
Rama
Hari, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hari
Hare
Hari, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hari
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama Rama,
Rama
Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hari Hari, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Hari Hari,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hari
Hare
Hari, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama, Rama
Rama
Rama, Hari
Rama
Hari, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama
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 Rama,
Hare
Hari
Hare
Hari, Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama
Hari Hari,
Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Nityananda, Shri Krishna
Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sri Krishna Chaitanya
Nityananda,
Nityananda
Nityananda,
Nityananda Nityananda
Nityananda, Nityananda,
Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Nityananda,
Prabhu Nityananda,
Nityananda, Nityananda, Nityananda, Nityananda, Nityananda, Nityananda, Nityananda, Nityananda, Nityananda, Nityananda, Nityananda, Nityananda, Nityananda,
Hare Krishna.
Nityananda, 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 Nityananda,
Nityananda, Nityananda, Nityananda, Nityananda, Nityananda,
Gauranga, Gauranga,
Gauranga,
Gauranga,
Gauranga,
Gauranga,
Gauranga,
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Hare Krishna.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Govinda Jaya Hare.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya.
Hare Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Hare Krishna Chaitanya. Hare Krishna.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Hare Ram, Rama Rama Hare
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Shri Krishna
Hare Ram,
Chaitanya, Shri
Hare Ram,
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Shri
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Chaitanya,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Krishna Krishna
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna
Shri
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Rama Hare
Krishna Chaitanya,
Hare
Shri
Krishna
Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna
Shri
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Hare
Shri
Rama Hare Rama
Krishna Chaitanya,
Rama
Shri
Hare
Krishna Chaitanya,
Hare Krishna
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare
Shri
Rama
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Hare Krishna
Shri Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya,
Krishna
Shri
Hare
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Rama
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna
Prabhu
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna 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 Chaitanya,
Hare Krishna,
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Chaitanya, Shri
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Hare Rama,
Shri
Hare Rama, Rama
Chaitanya,
Rama, Hare
Shri
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Chaitanya,
Krishna
Shri
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Shri Krishna
Rama
Chaitanya,
Rama, Hare
Shri
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna 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 Chaitanya, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Hare
Shri
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama.
Rama Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Krishna,
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Rama Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna, Rama Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hari
Krishna
Rama 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 Hari Hari Hari
Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare
Krishna Hari
Krishna
Hari
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama
Om Namo
Rama Rama
Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Krishna
Om
Krishna
Namo
Hare Hare
Bhagavate
Rama
Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om
Om
Namo
Namo
Bhagavate
Bhagavate
Vasudevaya
Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate
Okay. Yeah, I'll read a little bit here. As I said, I don't have so much internet, so just gets some of it in. This chanting is amazing. I feel in a sense, Krishna's holding back some ecstasy for me. It's being a little stingy. I think it's just I have too much mucus in my because it starts to hurt. It's all this mucus inside coming. It's double. I mean, it's enough for the cold. Then this comes and this. Yeah, but still, I'm almost forcing him. I just cannot live without this ecstatic life. It's just totally addicting in a beautiful way. It's so purifying. I can't find anything, people do things to get purified. I can't find anything better than this. Anything that gives more happiness, more closeness. I've been, always everybody, I think everybody's looking for closeness, but to get closeness with God, that's perfect fulfillment, yeah. So we got to bottle this and sell it, man. How much should we charge for this? 1 Bitcoin, 44. What's this? Fluctuates. Today it's $41,500.
It's priceless. Priceless.
See this, we get this mining. We mine it for free. It's really amazing. But it's only because we have these bodies. These bodies are actually very expensive. The Vedas teach it's to get a human body there. It's one of the smaller species. 4,300,000 species. This human species is a very small amount. Yeah, so we're very fortunate to have this mining equipment. It's really amazing. Okay, so let's see, Srimad-Bhagavatam. Let me read from there. I kind of feel like I want to reach some, like new people from from the world, just bring them out of the world. And, also devotees, because a lot of I'm just concluding that they haven't really heard Bhagavatam. Nobody's really heard the Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Gita even. And so what we're doing is really invaluable. And when people are ready, they will hear, whether, we're around or not, but somehow, the Lord will. You notice how, there are people who've gotten the Bible, things that were written 2,000 years ago and been through editors and everything. And simply because they're around somebody dear to the Lord, like St. Paul's letters and St. John's book, and they had sometimes take out one page and read it, and boom, God appears to them. Is this how it works? The Lord's devotees and their preaching, their words while they're here, and their books. That's why the Lord had the Goswamis write. He knew, that goes on. Like we're like 550 years, and we have these Goswami books that give great happiness to real devotees when you awaken, and we're here to awaken more so that they can also appreciate, so that the Vaidhi Bhaktas, whoever is ready for this, when they just, when they basically get bored, you just get, if you get bored of the just ceremony, superficial worship, you get bored of worshiping mundane persons who can't really do anything for you. I mean, how long can you continue the facade, You do superficial things so long, you just get bored. You maybe start asking, is there anything more? And basically that's how it is, okay. Srimad-Bhagavatam, and first canto, second verse. I love this second verse, man. I love the first verse. I love the second verse. I love a lot of verses. Can you imagine? You love words. Who loves words? That's why it says that the name of God and the pastimes of the Lord are non-different. Because if you love these words, if you love this Maha Mantra, you're actually loving God. It's really, truly not indifferent. But then again, how do you know? A lot of people are chanting, yeah, I love Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. How do you know? Well, the symptoms of that love have to be there. That's why we have these books to confirm everything. One guy asked, this guy was probably a devotee for 20, 30 years. Maybe he was initiated by Prabhupada. I don't know. He asked, well, River, what is your idea? What is a spiritual master? And without speculating, according to Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra, and I had to jump in there because I love that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, according to Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra, of course, it's what it should be. So why aren't you using that? Why are you unclear about that? See, obviously you haven't learned from your gurus. You haven't learned from the Shastras, and you haven't learned from the sadhus. Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra is the perfect check and balance to find out what is really true in this world. So we got the Shastras, right? Then people don't understand them. So then there's Guru who speaks those Shastras, right? And then if there's anybody who listens attentively and sincerely, what happens? Oh, sadhus are born. Children are born. Born of the word, just like the Bible said, born of the word, not of flesh and blood. See, we're not flesh and blood, but we're family, aren't we? You notice that? Family. I can't think of a more intimate family than this. This is more intimate than my father and mother and brothers and sisters. Even my sister-in-law, I don't even talk with her. She's not even interested in me. I don't care, what's our interest? She's just interested in the worldly things. So, I'm interested in people who are interested in who I'm interested in. Krishna, Lord, God, ecstatic devotion. That's our real family. See, so Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra. So I spoke these Shastras, right? Prabhupada said, yeah, encourage me. Go ahead, please. It has my blessing. Krishna, yeah, go ahead. Bring some more people back to me, in Vrindavan. I'll give them my darshan if they listen to you. And so sadhus are born. They say, oh yeah, I listened to this crazy guy, Gaur Das. He's laughing and crying and everything. I don't know, somehow or other I was attracted. Who knows why? And all of a sudden I'm also starting to laugh and cry and it feels really good. I see sadhu is born. I couldn't find any sadhus and I didn't find any gurus. Can you believe that? I mean, to me, I was looking for gurus. I was looking for sadhus, and they all claiming, yeah, we're sadhu, but I didn't see any crying. I didn't see any propagation of the Shastras like as they are, they were saying, everybody was saying something different. The gurus are saying, yeah, guru is us, because Prabhupada said that, and I didn't know if he said that or not. Well, you listen to this tape, it's all obscured, and maybe people say spliced and all this, and, and then they hid the Ritvik order, Prabhupada, of course, did make them gurus. I mean, why? It's like asking me to make a person a guru who's like 25 years old, and is full of false ego and identifications and fears and doesn't halfway believe in Prabhupada yet because he doesn't know Prabhupada. Make him your savior. I mean, yeah. I mean, you think an intelligent person would, that's so they hid that Ritvik order, just continue the movement, initiate on my behalf and all that stuff. They hid it. I didn't see it. I was in 1980. Nobody knew where it was. It was hidden. Oh, and then it just came out, just like everything. See, it's just all life is like that. It's all coming out. All this thing with the thing there is all coming out. Every lie that's been told. Oh yeah, by the way, the mask never did any good anyway. Ha ha ha. Well, you believe me. So that's it, man. It's just so Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra. If you want truth, you have to have. I mean, people say, yeah, they believe in Prabhupada's books, and they believe in the Bible, and we believe in it and everything. We believe in it, and this is the way it is. Yeah, are you an ecstatic devotee? Have you realized God? Like the Shastra says, what is ecstasy? What is that about? I have no idea. Ecstasy. Where's that in the Srimad-Bhagavatam? Where is that in Caitanya? I never came across that. Oh, really? How come I've come across that? So I'm going to preach that. I'm going to preach the real guru is an ecstatic devotee, one who has realized Krishna has great ecstasy because they're intimate with God. That's what these books say. I'm going to preach that. So I'm preaching that. They're preaching something else, all the way up into Narayan Raj. They're all preaching something different. You're preaching, Narayan Raj is preaching, oh yeah, the real guru. Who's the real guru? Oh, he's austere. Well, that's his realization. A real guru is austere. They're completely over a sense grab. They have no desire. That's what he preached. That's what a lot of people preached. Oh, desire for name and fame? No, I don't know about that one. It's hard to get over that one. See, so I'm preaching my understanding, which is that's what I'm seeing. And look what happens. They would have children are being born, born of this word. Not that word. How come? Where's your children out there, Narayan Raj? Where's your children out there, Jai Pataka? Where's your children out there? Where's your children, Radhanath? Children, I mean transcendental children. I mean real sadhus. I want people that are born of ecstasy. Where is that? Nowhere to be seen. Where are your children there, Prem Parojana? Nowhere to be seen. Matter of fact, we invited some. They were enthusiastic to come, and then people talked them out of coming. They end up don't even want to. They don't. Well, don't come. See, Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra. So I'm I'm preaching this thing, and people are getting ecstatic devotion. They're chanting Hare Krishna in ecstasy, like the book says. Yes, it's correct. Those who awaken devotion to Krishna are certainly spiritual master, are certainly sadhus, and become spiritual masters themselves. You master Krishna when you chant in ecstasy. That means Krishna's coming. He's coming a running. Dirk, welcome, my friend. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet new people here. I'm just here preaching Dirk my crazy thoughts. And because there's some crazy people out there, they've accepted my words as true. See, so Guru, Sadhu, Shastra. Yeah, go ahead there, Lalita.
Can you read the comments here? The chat here.
Yeah. Let me
He
read.
wrote a lot of questions. Dirk.
Oh, good. All right. They're on YouTube, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's one question, but you wrote it 3 times.
Okay. Let me check here. I have a whole bunch of things on my computer screen here. Okay, where are we? Where is this? Okay. Oh, here we go. All right. Okay. So by immersing yourself, okay. Who asked the questions there?
This is Dirk. Dirk Eckhout, who just came.
Are you sure it's on YouTube? Because I don't see the question.
Yeah, it's here on YouTube.
Well, that's funny.
And
okay,
I wrote
then you have to read the question then.
You want me to read it? Okay.
Yeah, read the question, of course.
Good day, everyone. A question for Srila Gaura Haridas. What is your opinion about devotional service to the Lord? And this, especially for the disciples who are still working in this material world and have responsibilities. They cannot run and have responsibilities they cannot run from. That's his question.
Yeah, good question. Yeah, I mean, this is okay. Let's take the. I love this question. This is so perfect, Dirk. Thank you for asking that one, because this is the essence. Lord Caitanya started his conversation with Ramananda Roy. He said, "What is the highest goal of the ultimate goal of life, and what is the means to attain it?" And so the Lord started, or Ramananda Roy said, Varnashram Dharma is the greatest, Varnashram Dharma and you doing your duties is the greatest goal of life. He probably said liberation or something. I got to go back on the conversation. But anyway, but he said the means to attain the greatest goal of life was Varnashram Dharma and to do your duties according to Varna and Ashram. And the Lord rejected that. And so Ramananda Roy kept giving answers again and again and again, or giving answering questions deeper and deeper. And the Lord kept rejecting his conclusions, saying that's external bhakti, that's external bhakti. And then he came to saying, well, okay, just give up speculation, even if you're Brahman realized. And I say the same thing, to Vaishnavas. You might be Brahman realized, some of you gurus might have something like that, liberation. but give up your speculations. Okay. And so Ramananda Roy said, if you give up your speculate and you listen to a person who has realized Krishna, okay, if you just listen to them, and you can stay in your whatever your varna and ashram is, you can stay whatever you are. It doesn't matter. You just listen to a person who has realized Krishna, about the name, the fame, the pastimes, and qualities of the Lord, and whatever else they tell you. See? And you don't have to do anything different. You don't have to be anything perfect. You don't have to be Mr. Renunciate. You don't have to be super devotee like some of these gurus. They want to say, well, you got to be super devotee like me to get the mercy. That's baloney, man. It's not true. It's not true at all. Not in Kali Yuga. They don't know the mercy of Lord Caitanya or the power of Lord Chaitanya's associates in this time. All you have to do is listen to a real associate, and they'll tell you the straight truth. And this is part of it right here. Okay, so you don't have to change anything. Just go to work. You know, don't overwork. Don't overdo stuff. You know, work, make a living. Yeah, and then come and watch replays here. Replays spoken by Guru, Sadhu, and Shastras. See? How do you know? So, I mean, if you get inspired, if you get convinced, if you come here for a while, see if it makes sense that a real guru awakens devotion to Krishna. Because that's happening here in some other person. Not everybody's full blown out, you know, awakened, but some are. Quite a few are. I think this is quite a few. Okay. So, and that's because, so wherever Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra is, you're going to have, I mean, and the Shastra I'm preaching is not Vaidhi Shastra, so you get Vaidhi experience. I'm not teaching you moral Shastra like Dharma Shastra, the Dharma of, not Dharma of the soul, but Dharma of your body and your mind that Veda Vyas gave up. You're getting the Dharma of the soul, you know, your soul's intimate worship of the Lord. Okay, so let's see. Oh, Derek is there. Okay. Yeah. Mute your mic until. Okay. All right, that's okay. Yeah. So, yeah, Dharma of the soul. So that's all you have to do. You just go and do your job, and then and cultivate. See, cultivate. It's just like a plant, this devotional plant. Here, and that's all you have to do. And that's better than following a zillion rules, following gurus teaching other things. I'm teaching here what Lord Caitanya said. Oh, that's all right. That's very nice. See, and from that point, spontaneous love awakens very quickly. That's all in that conversation. You can read it. It's all in there. So I start at that point. If anybody comes here and you just give up, gradually you can give up your false ideas. I mean, just see if, compare them. Compare your ideas that you've held about devotional service or, you know, related to that. And with this, and we can discuss and everything, and let us all accept the deeper truth. See? And that way we'll all go deeper. And if you've been holding things that have been holding you back, you let them go, and then you move forward. And very quickly, because most people are holding on speculations and ideas from gurus even, and sannyasis and Brahmins that really hold them back, hold the Brahmins back, and the sannyasis and these gurus back, because they're not really conclusive. To me, it's the mercy of Lord Caitanya that is the conclusive understanding. He's the spiritual master of the universe. Yeah. So what do you think, Dirk? You could say something now. Are you there? I don't hear your voice. Are you speaking? Okay, if he writes another question, let me know, because it's not showing up in my feed. Okay. All right, so back to the Bhagavatam. So, text 2, completely rejecting all religious activities which are materially motivated, this Bhagavat Purana propounds the highest truth, which is understandable by those devotees who are fully pure in heart. So practically, what I've seen personally is people, their hearts aren't completely pure. You know, but when they come here, their hearts get pure. They get so pure that ecstatic devotion begins to awaken in them. And then the purification goes even more fast. See, so, and then all of a sudden you love these verses. Why? Because these verses are the conclusive absolute truth. Look how many lies there are in this world. Lie after lie after lie. Lie continues illusion. But look at this, day after day, we have truth after truth after truth after truth. And what happens? We're growing, our hearts are growing stronger. You know, our revelation and realization of the absolute truth is growing stronger and deeper, faster. See, truth will set you free. What a profound statement of Jesus. What a profound statement of Bhagavatam. See? Bhagavatam is just saying what Jesus says. Jesus is saying what the Bhagavatam says. Guru is one. They all say the same thing if they're the real guru. And not a charlatan. An imitator. Imposter. My Lord has a lot of imposters out there. He places them. If you're unwilling to listen to the real deal, you get the false deal. You get the raw deal. So fortunate is somebody who comes, and it's all, usually you're just bored of superficial religion. That's why, what does Krishna say? Hey, you, all you who are bored following religion, are tired of being misguided, are not happy just following more rules every year created by the hypocrites. Usually they don't follow the rules themselves. Are you tired of following the religious David Newsoms, or that Newsom, who's that, Governor Newsoms? Or the religious Trudeaus? Are you tired of following them? Or religious Faucis? Isn't that what it basically, you get tired? I don't know if I believe in Fauci anymore. He's changing his mind all the time. And where's his mask? He's out there kissing people or hugging people. And then he puts the mask on when he's not on camera. What are you to think these gurus are doing anything different? See, because they transmit false understandings. Even if they're sincere, they still lie. If you're not conclusive, you're lying. It's like a person like Narayan Maharaj. I'm sure he was very austere. Just an austere guy. But it's still a lie if you think you can attain Krishna by austerities, isn't it? Didn't Lord Caitanya teach that it's not by austerity, not by renunciation, you can attain Krishna Vraj? He said you can. Is that a lie? I'm just asking the question. Do you have the strength to look at it? Or no, don't ask. He's the question. I can't help it. Everybody, unless they're conclusive and transmit as it is in the books, are more or less lying to you, even though sincerely. I mean, I remember when I was my wife went to Narayan Raj, left me. She said, left me as spiritually. And she says, is Gohar, is he okay? Is he worshiping the Lord in pure devotion? And he sincerely said this, I'm telling you, this is how it works. If you have the strength to listen. Oh, tears. Oh, poor Gohar. Oh no, he's not. He's so fallen. Come here, take re-initiation from me. I'll set you in the room. And look where she is now. See? Sincerely lying. I mean, I don't have anything against liars. Really. I have no hatred for him. I did at first, because I was attached to my wife. Everybody, you know what I'm talking about when you get attached to somebody, Yeah, it's all. Yeah, I actually thank you very much. You cleared me of a lot of stuff, man. I'm free now, man. I like it. Just me and the Lord and my friends, Yeah. But that's basically how the world works. You got to find that conclusive understanding, which comes from a conclusive mouth, which comes from a conclusive mind and heart purified by this ecstatic worship. They're very rare to find people like that. Very rare. That's why you see what happens here. It doesn't happen anywhere else that I've seen. Have you seen anywhere any kind of ecstatic worship like this anywhere? Show me. No, nobody can show it. It's probably not available except here. It's kind of always like that when something good, a really good idea is around, it's just kind of somewhere, a rare place at first, but that starts there. And then because people start to see this is a real good idea, this ecstatic worship. Wow, I listened for a while, I'm actually seeing that's in that book. And I didn't see it before, following, these gurus for 50 years. None of them. Not even Narayan Maharaj. How come I didn't see this? And he's talking Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. Welcome to the Lord's Maya. He's very good at hiding. You think it's so easy to find Vrindavan? Well, it could be if somehow or other, you're in one of these orphans like everybody is, and you're on the doorstep of a devotee. Like that dog showed up on the doorstep of Shivananda Sain and just followed him. That's all you have to do, man. I'm just a dog, man. Let me just follow this devotee. He's found the highest goal of life, and the Lord is using him to give it to everybody, including me. That's all. That's simple. When you're tired of being impressed by other things other than devotion to Krishna and people who have it, then you come and you listen here. And so easily it comes. The hardest thing here is letting go of your crap. It's like people come here and they're constipated usually. And so, it's like, the guru at first is a, X-lax. To get it out, all this stuff that's stopped up in there, all this beliefs, false ideas, conditionings, desire for name and desire to be important, all this stuff is unnecessary, so this comes out, see, and at a certain point, ecstatic devotion begins to awaken more and more. Is there any other questions there that Dirk or anybody is asking? You see anything, Tom? Maybe Lalita will see. No? Okay.
No other questions.
So rejecting all religious activities, material motive, this Bhagavad Purana propounds the highest truth, which is understandable by devotees who are fully and pure in heart. See how you guys are understanding this as your heart is getting purified. You know you're in the real process. All people, if you're looking for the path, it'll be in alignment with this map. This map is right there, right before your eyes. I just explain it. The highest truth is understandable by those who are pure in heart, and most people aren't. So therefore, you need the process. What is that? Well, Bhagavatam teaches again by regular classes in Srimad-Bhagavatam and by service to the pure devotee. See, the pure devotee's heart is purified by ecstatic worship. All that's troublesome to the heart, all that conditioning and bullshit you've been carrying is dissolved. And then ecstatic devotion awakens. And then you can understand truth. Isn't it nice to understand truth? That's why I can abandon religion, and my friends here are abandoning religion. Why? Because now you have the truth. You understand the truth. Religionists don't understand. In religion, in the Vaishnava religion, they're still in religion because they don't understand the truth yet. They need to come through this purifying process here of sadhu sangha, real sadhu sangha, not the play one, the practice one. The one that puts you through stuff, you know, that where you feel stuff coming out of you like poison. That poison's been keeping you down, keeping you from not having this close, intimate relationship with Krishna. Not being able to take shelter of the truth and abandon this, well, what do I need to follow so many rules and regulations and ceremonies to get purified? All I need to do is pick up my bead bag and chant Hare Krishna, and then love of the Krishna comes and cleans me off with his transcendental body. He just lays his body right over mine, you know? Can you feel that? That's ecstatic chanting, man. He just, oh, you're calling me. Well, hey, man, let me give you a nice embrace. And all of a sudden, you feel like squeaky clean. No squeaks, actually. You're well oiled. Get a nice transcendental massage, oil massage from the Lord. The embrace of the Lord. Please cleanse you with this transcendental hand because you can feel it. You can feel what the Lord's hand feels like. Now, why wouldn't anybody want to follow a process like this? It works. It's the book. It's Prabhupada's direction, right? Good. You know, listen to those whose hearts are purified by this ecstatic worship. Man, do you make, it won't be many lifetimes like Narayan Raj and other gurus say. It'll be this life. Why not? You know, you just go through this, man, your heart gets purified. You get more and more love for truth, man. Do you feel that, Tom? Yeah, go ahead there, Lolita. You want to say something? No. So, yeah, you feel that, Tom? Do you love more and more truth? Does truth sound more appealing? Does it give you more like pizzazz in life? Some more impetus? Go ahead. Let me hear what you said.
Yes, I was just writing on YouTube that by immersing yourself in this, everything unnecessary is washed off you at just the right pace and the right order. And clarity is equal to understanding the truth. Clarity means understanding the truth. Here, our inheritance of Satchidananda becomes clear and pure.
Yeah, I mean, you know, this is the happiness of devotees is to relish truth. That's why sadhu sangha is the best way. See, association of persons discussing the absolute truth. The Lord empowers our conversations. You know, he empowers our understanding. Can you tell when I'm speaking, don't you get realizations? That's the Lord empowering. He's giving the intelligence. I'm talking, I'm getting realizations. To me, this gives my great happiness. It's the happiness of God. I know that. He showed me that. I continue to do that because it's inspiring. You have to have something to live for. You know, I have to something get me out of bed. I get out of bed to associate with my Lord. He's a very interesting personality. I love this emotional state also that these two have, especially Radha. She's got a lot of interesting emotions. I like to examine them closely. I like the revelations that come from that. See, pure in heart means bhakti. See, Radha symbolizes, she represents the personification or the embodiment of devotion. And therefore she understands the word. See, the word means a lot to her. Not just any word, not Coca-Cola word. No, the Krishna word. You know, the truth word, the conclusive understanding of the Lord. What the Lord likes. Yeah. So the highest truth is reality distinguished from illusion for the welfare of all. Where do you hear that? I only going to speak truth for the welfare of Brahmins and sannyasis. And, you see, there was these Brahmin. There's a nice movie, real old one you can watch, you know, about Tulsi Das, who wrote the Ramayana, the glories of Lord Ram. He finally attained Lord Ram, you know, and at that time, people were only speaking the Ramayana, the truth, right? The name of Ram is the only truth. That they all knew that, and so they're all preaching the qualities and the glories of Lord Ram in Sanskrit. And nobody but Brahmins understood Sanskrit, who studied and all that. And all these poor people in the world didn't understand nada. They're sitting there listening, not understanding anything. And the Brahmins were going to, you know, because that's what it is. Oh, we're superior. We're going to keep you down. Isn't that kind of the way religion is? Isn't that the kind of way ISKCON is? You think these gurus want you to progress and become like them? Come on, man. You think you'll ever be like these guys? Radhanath, you ever? Or Jayapataka, you think anybody is going to be like that? Or politicians, it's all more or less the same, you know, religion, world. It's always people want to be on top and keep people on the bottom. Isn't that the way it is? See, therefore they can't speak the highest truth for the welfare of all. Because if you speak the highest truth, if I speak the highest truth, you're going to become like the Guru. And you are. Some are surpassing. Lolita doesn't like that. See, that's it. See, the welfare of all. See, I'm very happy that my children, to me, my children are those who listen to the word of God. See, and actually you're Krishna's children because his word, I just borrow it, man. You know, basically I stole his word. I see it in the book and I grabbed it, man, plundered that word, man. I'm a thief like my Lord. I just steal his words, you know, steal them, man. And then I use them because I know they're full of spiritual power and potency. And if anybody listens to them, they're going to be powerful, exalted persons. I like that. I like to see the power of my Lord's word. Word of God. Ooh, yeah. That's what you get when your heart is purified by ecstatic worship. You start to think a little bit differently than Fauci's and Bill Gates and Trump's and Biden's and Jayapatakas and Radhanas and even Narayana. You think a little differently than all of them. They don't want you to be on top because it's just human nature. It's not easy to develop a divine nature. Well, it is easy, or it can be almost impossible. It's easy if you come here, because that's what we do, man. I just give you the word of God. It's the word of my God. I mean, this gets me up in the morning, this word. So I declare the word that the Lord shows me in his books is God. I declare that. It is my God. I worship that word so much. I'm going to preach that word in this world. And let's see what happens. Well, the result so far is pretty good. I like this word, man. I chant Hare Krishna and tears come to my eyes and I feel purified. I feel this word is my God, man, because it gives me the most happiness I can get from any other word. The word of Fauci doesn't give me that much happiness. It doesn't give me happiness at all, actually. Or Bill Gates or any of these guys, their words give them happiness because they're on top and you're going to be on the bottom because that's the way it works with guys like that. See, materially motivated, always materially motivated. Oh yeah, we want to help you, but really we want to help ourselves. That's human life, man. That's Maya. That's being under the thumb of Maya. Maya is selfish, self-centered. See, in the false ego. See, devotees are they flip the switch. See, they flip the switch. They're self-centered in the real self, Krishna, his word, his real word, conclusive word, ecstatic word. See, they flipped the switch, made the switch. See, they're centered in the real self, the eternal self. That's where the power is, man. That's where the transference of power is. See, we're transferring power. See, it becomes better than selfless. It becomes the real self. You get transferred to you guys. See, those who are into the transfer of wealth of the false ego, what do? They want to take all that money. They think, oh, this is my God. And they transfer it to themselves, right? Take all your money, your energy, right? And transfer it to themselves. This is the way Maya works. And she's just saying, well, you believe in me? What do you expect? This is what I do. It's my nature to bite you, to subdue you, to bewilder you. You believe in me. You don't have to. See, I have this transfer of power going on too. I'm here to transfer the power. I'm here to transfer the wealth also. It's a wealth transfer. This was all about right now is the wealth transfer. You got the demons out there taking all the wealth and giving it to themselves. All the material wealth. They think that's the wealth, man. All the people giving it to them. Oh yeah, just here's my butt, man. Just ram it up some more, man. Because I believe in your word. I believe you really want to help me and keep me safe. Here you go. Screw me some more. That's what Maya does. Oh, and is she really going at it now? She's a real nymph right now. Nympho, those. Had a girlfriend that was like that. Tell you about that sometime. In relation to Krishna, of course. Hey man, I can't help it, man. I did a lot of things in this life. I rolled up my sleeves and lived. And lived to tell a lot of things, a lot of stories. I think these are pretty beneficial. See, transfer of wealth. See, what kind of wealth are we transferring? Well, man, these words, these books made Prabhupada very happy. They make me very happy, and they're making you very happy. That's the wealth that's being transferred. See? The happiness of being a devotee of God, devotee of Krishna, specifically, devotee of Lord Caitanya, devotee of the devotees of the Lord. Just to lay our heads back on them as our pillow. Hey, that's safety, man. You want to be safe, you come here, we'll give you real safety, man. You want security? Well, this is security. Just be in the Word, and the Word will live in you, and you will live. And people will live through you because you'll be giving them the Word that will give them life. This is the wealth that's being transferred here. If you don't like this, if you think this is not sufficient, well, go out there and listen to the words of these gurus and politicians and religionists. Get their miserly word. That's good for them and not much good for you. Get you to work a lot for their benefit, you notice. A lot of these gurus, they have things flown in for their appetite, from different countries, special flights, cost a lot of money, but what's money to them? They got it from you, right? And what do they give back to you? It'd be nice if you would get something in return. You get more work. In Maya, they're under Maya still, and Maya says, well, you believe in my word. What do you expect? You don't want to listen to Gohari Das, who is transferring the wealth of Krishna to people. You don't know what the wealth of Krishna is because you listen to people who don't have the wealth. You haven't learned Maya Tattva because you don't listen to somebody who knows Maya Tattva. You don't hear Maya Tattva, the truth about Maya. You don't hear Guru Tattva, the truth about Guru, which you really need to know. Yeah. You don't know Rasa Tattva, which is everybody. You want to get out of this, you want to go to Vrindavan, you better get into Rasa Tattva, but you got to learn Guru Tattva and Maya Tattva also first. Otherwise, the false guru is right there. They'll give you the false understanding, which keeps you down. That's why it's putana. See, putta, you gotta, the real guru gets you over that. Otherwise, you're not going to get over her. You see, you people are the false guru. They'll see later on, gradually, you'll see those getting over the false guru and faith in the false guru. They will be able to preach really nicely and help others get over the false gurus. See? But you got to get over it first. You got to get over faith. If you have even a drop of faith in the false acharya, you could say, oh, thank you for the lesson. Like I say, thank you, Narayan Raj, for the lesson. Thank you, Tamal Krishna, for the lesson. Thank you, Radhakund Babajis, for the lesson. But I don't have any faith in you guys. None of you. Thank you for the lesson. Because they're part of it. They're all, everybody's a servant of the Lord. You can't get out of it, no matter what we do. But there are different lessons we need to learn, right? For the ISKCON devotees and the Narayan Raj devotees, there are different lessons that you need to learn also. And when you could say, okay, I'm learning the lessons really nicely, when you get into the ecstatic stage of worship and tears are pouring out of your eyes and you're laughing like a madman, then you can assimilate everything and see, put it all together where it all fits. Neutrally, not with hatred. If you got hatred in your heart, you don't see things as they are. That's why a lot of people don't still see everything I'm doing, It's a little bit of like, anger, maybe a little bit of, this person, I don't like it. But the more that comes out, the more neutral you get on everything. Then you can see how the Lord works equivocally. You can see paradoxically. He's full of paradoxes. And a real guru is also full of paradoxes. You can't quite, Prabhupada was full of paradoxes. He would say something and then do something else, like this, the hypocrisy thing. It's spiritual. There's spiritual hypocrisy, and it's not really hypocritical. It's beautiful. It's important. It's part of life. That's why hypocrisy is in the world. Krishna is the biggest hypocrite. In Vrindavan, he says, "Oh, Radha, you're the only one in my life, and there's nobody else." And then he's with Chandravali telling her the same thing. But it's beautiful. They know his hypocrisy, and they get on his case about it in love. Krishna, you'll never change. That's why everybody, the shadow follows follows the Lord. And that's why, after a certain point, it's like, this is your shadow, it follows you, but I don't believe in it. It's like, I'd rather look at the Lord, the light, where it all comes, like shadow comes. I don't want to sit there and meditate on the shadow and believe in the shadow. Then you're misled. You see, you're led by, you're in the dark. Who wants to be in the dark? You like staying in the dark? Oh, can you imagine? You're in a dark room all day long. Dark is only good for sleeping, right? You can't see anything. That's what happens when you live in the Lord's Maya. You're not seeing it. You're in the darkness. You think the darkness is the truth. It's only the reflection of the truth, the dark shadow of the truth. So, see, the highest truth of reality distinguished from illusion for the welfare of all. Such truth uproots the threefold miseries. See, threefold miseries. That's why we come here every day, right? Miseries of the body and the mind. See, miseries and produced by other living entities. Miseries of nature, even. Natural disturbances, which are not so natural anymore. Natural disturbances usually are disturbances from the demigods. See, that's more natural. Now the demons got in on it with technology. And they can make storms like the demigods do. So we got more storms. You notice they're commenting now. Hey, there's so many more. You can look in the news. How come so many tornadoes just turned up? You think it's the double nature, the nature of the demons, because they're in on the technology, and the demigods. And the demons, they want to show they have power now. See? So they make everything more, more miserable. But is it against God's plan? No, it's part of it. Yeah. See, truth, this is the friction. This is that churning of the ocean of milk. Now, you notice this is a lot of friction, and a lot of truth is being revealed. You see all the lies getting exposed now? You see it? I mean, even I'm seeing, oh, wow, I didn't know there was this Illuminati so much. I mean, I knew there's something going on in Maya, but boy, look, it's so apparent now. Look at this, Disney. Walt Disney was a pedophile. Isn't it amazing? What a revelation. Could you have a Disney? I used to love those movies. And there, all this stuff and the industry, all that stuff is coming to light, And actually, the demons want it. They say, yeah, we want to include you in the sacrifice. We're going to sacrifice you if you continue to believe in us. You're on the sacrificial altar, man. You're the sacrifice. See? Hey, man, here's the way out now. I mean, this is why, hey, man, it's good, juicy preaching, man. Hey, man, here's your way out. Come to this sacrifice. This is we're sacrificing the Lord. He's on the altar of sacrifice, the truth. See? We just hear talk about the truth. We chant the truth's name. This is the sacrifice. This is all the Lord's requiring. And you'll be happy. The demons will be happy. The demigods will be happy. Everybody will be happy. Makes everything easy. You know, if you didn't do diddly squat in this world, you know, a lot of people say, oh, you guys are on welfare and you can go and listen all the time. You should be working and all these things, right? You know, they say, even Gora, they told me, you know, my brother even says, Gora, you should do something in this world, man. You should get a job, man. Get a job. I said, to me, this is the work, the highest work. I mean, the Lord says, even in the scriptures, he's praising it. And I know it because I also feel it. I think, man, you know, you know, this is the priority. Everything else a back burner. And this is so beautiful and so perfect, even if you're not a like perfect society member. You screw up a lot and everything, but yet, and you know, and you're not pulling your share in the world or whatever it is. But if you come to Sadhu Sangha, the Lord is happy with you. Oh, wow, this is better than all these other acts. Oh, you can be perfect. People are more perfect in doing their duties in the world, like moral obligations and everything, but they don't come to Sadhu Sangha. But the Lord is more happy with people who do this. Is that fair? Well, you know, the Lord is he's just into happiness. He just like, hey, man, you know, it's fair. It's just because those activities don't give me so much happiness. Therefore, you're not going to get so much happiness because your happiness is based on my happiness, even though you don't know it. Even though you're unaware of it. But if you come to Sadhu Sangha, not only will you feel the greatest happiness, but you'll know that it is my happiness that gives you the happiness, real happiness, and you're getting the highest happiness, and you know that. You've satisfied me. Therefore, there is no other duty other than satisfying me in the greatest way possible. And you found that way? You don't think I'm going to be happy with you personally? More so than anyone else? Unless they also come and learn what you've learned? Okay? That's what the Lord has shown me. And is showing a lot of you because you've been here listening and hanging out. Got the bug too, you know? It's all about making the Lord happy, and Sadhu Sangha is the greatest way because you start to realize that. You realize this is your highest happiness, Lord, and I'm doing that. Yeah, you know, I'm kind of a screw up in the world. I ain't anything special. I never really graduated from college or anything. I never did everything the way you're supposed to do things. But I don't know, somehow or other, you showing me how to be close to you and what is your greatest happiness. And I feel really fantastic being in that. You know, a part of that. And I don't feel any guilt. I don't feel any shame. You know, all these people, look at how many people are, I didn't chant my rounds. I got to make it up tomorrow. Oh, I didn't do the Ekadasi. I got to do Nirjal next week. Something, you know. See, this this highest truth is distinguished from illusion. This truth uproots the threefold misery. See, sadhu sangha. Again, sadhu sangha is where this truth is discussed. It uproots all our miseries. See, threefold misery. You know, people don't know there are threefold miseries, even though they're experiencing them every day. Yeah. You hear the real Bhagavatam, you know. People are experiencing threefold miseries in religion, in ISKCON, in all these groups, and they don't know it. A lot of times they don't know it. Maybe they get a little relief from their religious activities. But you look at the relief you get here, oh my God, man, quite a bit.
Can I ask something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, when listening to you, I feel this. In the morning, there are some thoughts coming. And when I wake up, my mind says, you should comply to this. You should follow the standards of community. Like you said, you should get a decent job.
Yeah.
But it's like repeating. Every morning these thoughts are coming and they are bothering me, and I don't feel resistance. I cannot resist. How to deal with those thoughts?
Well, the thoughts are with truth, you know, that's the thing. That's why we're discussing it. See, a lot of our beliefs and our actions are because of either a lesser understanding or outright lies. They're misleading and misdirecting us. But if you hear the truth and you believe in the truth, then you won't have to follow the lies or the misconceptions and all of that. So you just hold to the truth and you feel it. You feel the truth keeps you above the lie. It's stronger than the lie. See, like if you have these thoughts, oh, I should be going, well, that must mean you believe in them. But I'm speaking something different. You notice? So just evaluate it. You know, is this more truthful? That do you check your own experience too? When you're here and you're listening, do you feel elevated? Do you feel purified? Do you feel uplifted? Do you feel things coming out of you that are, you know, hindering you? See, so if yes, well, hey, man, then you can believe in this and tell your mind to shut the hell up, man. You know, hey, man, you know, mind has always misled us with misconceptions. Here we have the Bhagavatam to show us this stuff. You know, my happiness is I'm looking at these words and the words are showing me things because of this ecstatic worship. I'm here to teach that. You out there in ISKCON or any of you groups in there, are you interested? Would you like to look at these books and then God give you revelations on them that none of these gurus or sannyasis seem to have? Because I haven't seen them have these kind of revelations and realizations. I haven't seen them awakening ecstatic devotion in anybody, but you can be like that if you come here. Is that attractive to you, or do you want to still be a peon there for the rest of your life, where you just serve and serve and serve and clean the toilets and distribute the books and make them rich, and you're not rich? See? Why? Because neither of you know what real riches are. Being rich is being rich in bhakti. That's all the Lord cares about, is devotees also. Being rich in bhakti. If you meet a real devotee rich in bhakti and they're a preacher, they're going to enrich your bhakti. You're going to be enriched by their association. See, enriched, they give you the riches. You become purified. You find out, you know, what's really important is this, you know, is these words. Want to say something there, River?
No, Maharaj, sorry.
Okay, that's okay.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
So, yeah. So this beautiful Bhagavatam, compiled by the great sage Vyasa, beautiful, man. Just like a woman or a man, if you're on the opposite sex. Do you feel like that to Bhagavatam? You can. If you're around somebody where that's their beauty. My beauty is this Bhagavatam. It's a beautiful book. And let me show it to you, man. Let me show it to you as the Lord is showing it to me, showing me this beauty. Otherwise, it's not beautiful. When I hear people and leaders and religionists and Vaishnavism, they're preaching something else, their words are not beautiful to me. What is this? It's not beautiful. Misconception, misunderstandings, speculations. It's not beautiful. That wasn't beautiful to Lord Caitanya. Srimad-Bhagavatam had to correct all the conclusions of the devotees. See, they were devotees, but they speculated. They needed to come close and hear from Srimad-Bhagavatam, who would realize intimate relationship with Krishna. You need to hear from people like that. Someday you have to, in some lifetime, you have to find somebody like that, who has a genuine, intimate relationship with the Lord. So much so they've been purified, their hearts are purified, they understand the real essence of truth in Bhagavatam, and they preach that to you. And then you get purified, and then the Lord awakens in you. Now you're in the real line, the real disciplic line. Otherwise, it's just a false line, even though if people are initiated by Prabhupada, but their hearts are not purified yet. They haven't listened to Shikshakur. They need more association. They need to hear more of the intimate conclusions of the Bhagavatam. That kind of preaching. Until they do it, their hearts will remain as they are. So, it is sufficient in itself for God realization. What need is there for any other scripture? Yeah. The essence is in Srimad-Bhagavatam. You don't need any other scripture. But if they're here, why not? Prabhupada translated them. We don't really need anything in Bhagavatam. You know, matter of fact, Gadadhar and the devotees, they mainly just had Bhagavatam and Gita. They didn't have Chaitanya Charitamrita. They were in the Leela. But we have that Leela too, which is beautiful. It's just basically what they were learning in real time. And so we put it back in real time again, just by discussing that Leela of Lord Caitanya, discussing that mercy. So it becomes real time again. See, it's real time because we're preaching and talking about it and discussing and imbibing those same principles that they were living and discussing and imbibing 550 years ago. They weren't talking about what Prabhupada was talking about in his preaching. Mainly, you know, the main thrust of it. Well, let's build temples. Let's do the worship, the gorgeous worship, the ceremonies and all of that. They were doing Hare Krishna in ecstasy like we are, you notice? We're just doing japa together in ecstasies. They were doing that too in kirtans. See, so this is the revival. So as soon as one attentively and submissively hears the message of Bhagavatam, by this culture of knowledge, the Supreme Lord is established in the heart. See, attentively and submissively hears the message of Bhagavatam. Isn't that it? Why? That's all you need to know. So who do you hear from? Somebody who has not a pure heart, purified heart, does not worship the Lord in ecstatic love? That's what people have been doing. That's why they don't know the Bhagavatam and don't know what we know. Because you are hearing from somebody whose heart is purified by ecstatic worship and showing this is real, this works, this is not a joke, this is not an exaggeration, and this is certainly not a lie. Because the result of Bhagavatam, when one attentively and sincerely hears, the Lord is established in the heart. Oh, what does that mean? Oh, you become like Guru. Ah, that same Lord is in your heart, awakened and living and thriving now. You got food. You know what real food is. He's showing you from the inside. Oh man, that Bivil Mungal Thakur, Shikshagur is now working in you. That guy with the peacock feather. I like making people wealthy, man. I like that. I like win-win. What is this win-lose bullshit in religion and the society? Come on, you religionists here. We'll make you fabulously wealthy, Mr. Gates, Mr. Trump Tower. We'll get you a tower beyond Trump Tower. We'll give you a wealth that you can flaunt and throw around and make people rich in great feelings. The greatest eternal feelings that never die. They stay inflamed. And knowledge, knowledge greater than any for you, greater than Einstein, greater than Elon Musk. Hey, that's that kind of stuff. Do you want that, man? That's here. Just by listening to a person who represents the real Bhagavatam. That's it, man. See, by the action of the book Bhagavat and the devotee Bhagavat, ecstatic devotion is established in the heart of others. How many times have I said that? You think I'll ever get tired of saying that? Yeah, especially until people hear it. Hearing it means, wow, that's really true. I listened to these gurus for 50 years. Where is the Lord established in my heart? Where's the ecstatic love? Where's my getting over the threefold miseries? Why do I have to sit in a taxi cab with this Gohari Das for just a few hours and all of a sudden my burdens are all gone? And I couldn't get it from Jayapataka. He was a Jayapataka disciple, miserable in Mayapur still, just doing his external ceremonies and all this. Yeah. And I sit with him and just talk to him a little bit. We chant together and boom, found real happiness. This is what it's supposed to be, man. Truth. From the book and from the devotee, cracks the safe. You open the safe and see what's inside, and it's good, man. It's a treasure. It's in the safe, man. You didn't know I had another hat. I'm a jewel thief, a safe cracker. Diamonds thief. And a diamond salesman too. You got to sell the diamonds. People don't know what diamonds are. I got to come out here and say, well, this is what a diamond looks like. See, the diamond of Krishna. You say, this is what Krishna really looks like. That was a sign for the Illuminati. Look over here. You one eyes. Come over here, we'll give you two eyes. You see, two eyes are looking here, you one eyes. Why do you want one eye or one eye? You need to have two eyes. They should change that dollar bill, not just one eye. There needs two eyes. See, Radha and Krishna, Radha, Krishna. Then you can see, otherwise you can't see, you're blind. Or you're one eye. You see only half the truth, the dark side. You need the two eyes. We'll put that on the new dollar bill. the all-seeing eyes, not eye, you know, see, all-seeing eyes, the darkness, Lucifer, you see. Oh yeah, let's take advantage. Let's screw these people. Yeah, that's that one eye guy. Shadow, both eyes. All right, so we're going to have you guys. I'm going to sit back and watch now because I'm using up my internet, and we can continue this on. So I'm going to appoint. Who wants to be appointed monitor of this to end this at the appropriate time? And don't say.
All right, I need to come off now because the machine is going longer.
Okay. How about you, Lalita? She said she's our leader, famously. Yeah, she's the leader. We're gonna appoint her as the monitor. She's the real. She's
Okay.
modest.
But we are not with many.
That's okay. Oh, how many people are watching?
I think 6 or something.
Oh, that's quite a few. So why don't you stay on for a while? You know, you don't have to stay on that long. Just wait. So
And I read what they say in Facebook.
Oh yeah. What do they say?
I'm gonna see. Here, Bhaktatam says several purposes of the International Society of Krishna Consciousness to teach and encourage the Sankirtan movement, congregational chanting of the holy name of God as revealed in the teachings of Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to let you guys discuss, and I'll sit back and I'll make comments and stuff.
8 peeps watching, Yamuna says. Okay.
So, yeah.
But you want us to read more from this?
I want you to do whatever you are inspired to do. Okay, so let's see what I do.
Then say a little bit, Yamuna. Don't come off now, eh? Okay. Let's see. Can you all hear me? Yeah, okay.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I will see the next verse. Thank you, Guru Maharaj. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. I read verse number 3 now. O expert and thoughtful man, relish Srimad-Bhagavatam, the mature fruit, the mature fruit of the desire tree of Vedic literature. It emanated from the lips of Sukadeva Goswami. And therefore this fruit has become even more tasteful. That's also why it's mature, because it emanated from the lips from a real devotee, Sukadeva Goswami. And therefore this fruit has become even more tasteful, although its nectarian juice was already relishable for all, including liberated souls. This nectarian juice is relishable, especially for liberated souls. And this fruit has become even more tasteful because it emanates from the lips of an ecstatic devotee. When you hear from an ecstatic devotee, from a real master, when you hear his teachings, these fruits are extremely tasteful in that way that they give you higher feelings and higher understanding. When it emanates from the lips of a dry teacher, nothing happens inside of you. If he has no taste, you wouldn't have taste as well. It becomes nectarian juice when it has been read, and we all experience this when we have heard readings or teachings in the temples or something, that there was no juice inside, there was no no spirit inside. These teachings were dry, the explanations were dry. It couldn't infect us, it couldn't attract us. While, for instance, Maharaj Pariksit, he took shelter at Sukadeva Goswami, and he listened there because he knew this is real truth, and this will set me free. This will cleanse my heart. This word is so powerful. It does something with me. It will liberate me. It will save me. It will kill all my illusions that actually cause me so much troubles and so much lamentations in my life. All these misconceptions. If you want to interrupt me, just do it.
Yes, I want to say something.
Yeah.
Listening to you, it remembers me when I was on a trip, and we got pizza. Yeah, we ordered pizza, and then I realized, wow, this pizza tastes different because it is touched. It is made by a certain person. It is touched. So this pizza contains the spirit of that person. So that's also what I feel here when somebody is reading the Bhagavad Gita or the Chaitanya Charitamrita or anything, and his spirit is not alive. He doesn't have this conclusive, ecstatic energy, then it's not transmitted. You need to be someone who tastes it to bring on that vibration, that sound vibration, so that quality has to be in you. Otherwise, you cannot give it to others.
He needs to taste it himself to be able to talk about the taste, how it tastes, and what actually it gives you, all this intelligence, the understanding. You've got to also see that he's tasting it, that he's relishing the mellows of devotion, etc., etc. Yeah, it's true what you say. But of course, when you say this person has made this pizza, I can taste the love that's inside. Okay, that's of course not the same. You cannot compare that with the Spirit of God, because that gives you ecstasy, something really intoxicating feeling. Hearing the truth, reading the truth yourself makes you already ecstatic, but hearing it read by somebody who is ecstatic himself, you feel the vibrations while he is reading it, plus the explanation, because he has this ecstasy. That is really the food for our soul. That is actually what we need. When Krishna is born inside of you, that's when he's jumping upside down, up and down from happiness inside of you. That's what he wants to hear. That's where he leads you. I want to be there. I want to hear from him, not from somebody else, because then I can feel that that he's dying and that he's throwing with the pots. I don't want to stay here. I don't want to hear this. Save me, Lalita, run away, go away. I don't want to stay there. That makes a big difference. We know where the nectar is. We know what he likes to eat, what he likes to drink. You understand?
Yeah, part of it. I feel yes. We have to get this. When Lord Caitanya, when he touched food and gave it to the others, yes, it was empowered, and it was touched with his sound vibration, with his energy, and
yeah, of course.
the quality of the transmission is all in there. That it's inspired, that it carries the sound vibration, it carries the quality that really brings makes you aware, makes you also so that you also can taste it.
Yeah, but that quality is the spirit. That whatever he touch is the spirit. So what he gives to you is full of spirit. It feeds you completely. Of course, that's the best food you can get. That's what has the remnants of food of the Lord that have been touched by him is spiritual food. That's what that's what gives you the highest happiness.
Yes, and so also with the Shastras, when it's read by a transcendental person, then it contains this quality, this awakening quality. Then it can be transmitted, this quality.
First of all, it has been written already by somebody who is carrying this spirit. It has been written by somebody who knows about the truth, the transcendental truth. These are transcendental books. So, and then when it needs to be read as well, you've got to hear it from somebody who has this, who can appreciate it as it is, because he has this ecstasy, and who sees also the deep truth inside of it. And because of his development and his purity, he knows what all these things means, what all this means, and can give it to others. That's why we hear from a guru, and that's why we need to distinguish to hear from a bona fide spiritual master instead of somebody who is speculating and who is not giving us anything at all, who is thinking. I was in a church a few years ago with Jan, and he asked a question, and it was a female minister, and she said, yeah, wait a little bit. And she walked, she had to think about it, and she was trying to save her skin. How shall I save myself now? How will I explain this? And she was, I don't remember what she was giving, a completely unconclusive explanation, because she didn't dare to say, I don't know. She didn't know. Those speculations, you've got to be ecstatic to understand. You can study and study, like my father, who studied the Hebraic language on the university and started to translate the Bible and then started to explain it, but he was not ecstatic. So there was nothing in his explanation that was attractive. It was not right. It was not the truth. And you can easily hear when Guru Maharaj explained things, it is truth because he's connected, because this truth is downloaded, and he has these spiritual eyes to see the depth inside. And Krishna shows himself. He shows, this is me. This word, this is me, this is how I look like, this is what I mean, this is how I am, and not what people make about it with their mind.
What interests me is the moment of transmission, how it's brought to the other person. Like you are present with an ecstatic devotee, and that sound vibration, it opens a kind of connection, a kind of source in yourself, and then a little stream, a little rivulet is starting to flow. Yeah, you become in contact with that source, and it starts up. Yeah, and then you continue in making that flow, making that ecstasy bigger and bigger. You nourish it, you care for it, and you water it, and then it becomes this connection also comes alive into your system.
You come in contact with the in-between door to the source. You come in, Guru Maharaj, a guru, a real guru, is the in-between door. So the source is Krishna, Radha Krishna. That's the source. So this spirit is flowing from their true guru. He is the true vine, connected to Krishna. And you make sure that you become as close as possible, that you become a twig on that vine. At your anker u vast aan die wijnstok. How do you say it in English? Connect yourself, grab it, grab that vine, and make sure that you get entered on it. Does it exist in English, that word? That you can suck this juice. Stay close, stay close, stay close, stay always there. And drink, 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 because that vine is connected to the source of knowledge and bliss. And as long as you stay, you will bear those fruits. That's figuratively, but it is by being really attached and attracted to Guru. That the Lord gives you this. You're connected to that in-between door. And it's flowing and flowing and flowing. Krishna appreciates that a lot. He appreciates that. He knows. He knows that you appreciate his dear most devotee. Everything is flowing from there. The bliss, the knowledge, the purification, this love is so strong. You're not master of yourself anymore. That's called surrendering. Knowing the Lord knows what's best for me, and then he's doing the job. So I stay connected. The best service you can do is here. It's almost unbelievable. You should think, oh, I don't have to work. I don't have to do service. Not the best service is to hear. Show your appreciation. My Lord, I want to hear your word. I want to hear your word. I want to hear your truth. I want to hear the sound of your flute. So let's be connected to the flute. Let's stay close. And the sound is coming. And that's what every soul deep inside desires. And that's what fulfills us, because we found the in-between door to our home. And that's complete happiness. Yeah.
Wow, thank you. This is wonderful.
It is wonderful. It is unbelievable. It is unbelievable, wonderful. We are so fortunate that we found this door. Yeah, it is wonderful having this contact with Radha Krishna, becoming conscious of Krishna. Maybe I read a next verse. Once, in a holy place, in the forest of Naimishanraya, great sages headed by the sage Sonaka assembled to perform a great 1,000-year sacrifice for the satisfaction of the Lord and his devotees. A 1,000-year sacrifice. Well, I'm not going to explain that because it doesn't have to do with this. The sacrifice we are doing actually is very simple. Is chanting in ecstasy. That's a sacrifice we are doing, and the Lord really showed himself that he came to show this, that you cannot please the Lord with anything better, with anything else, with anything deeper than with chanting in ecstasy, because we want this communion, because he wants it. He wants this communion as much as we. So he's always waiting and he's begging for that. So all the rest, all the paraphernalia is for those who don't understand how to go to that Lord right away, because nobody explains it, because there was nobody available to show this to the world. This is it. This is really it. So they give lower things for kids. And because as long as we are not transcendentally situated, as long as we are thinking with the mind, how can we understand the Lord? As long as we didn't wake up. So these are helpful things, the deities and cooking food for the deities, etc., etc. These are all little stages and helpful things actually to deal with Krishna as with a person, with a personality. But this is actually Only a reflection. What you experience there is much lower than the real thing, but at least you deal with him as not as an empty energy, but you deal with him as somebody you cook for. You put to sleep, you dress him, etc., etc. It's very nice to develop this, and it gives a certain taste. As long as the big Trump is not there to announce ecstatic devotee is there. The representative of the Lord will give you the real stuff now. You want to say something, Tom?
Yes, I was thinking it was the verse 11, Srimad-Bhagavatam 112, where one verse was substance, and Srila Haridas was talking a lot of times about real substance.
I need to go back then. Verse 2, huh?
Yeah, I'm looking for the word.
Wait.
So here we have some real substance, some real connection. This ecstasy is in fact the real substance.
Where is it? Where did you see that word? I didn't see it.
Yeah, I have to look. Let's see, beautiful.
I haven't seen that word.
I can look in another way.
But we can talk about that substance if you want.
Yeah, but it doesn't. It's not necessary to find the real word, but I was thinking, this essence, to come in touch with this essential substance, that feels very important, and that the essential substance is the ecstasy that is alive in a living example.
This substance, it is like a gas, like a liquid. It is, the best word is substance. It's something that you didn't have before, and that suddenly you have it. Suddenly there is something in your body, in your mind, and you get intoxicated, like if you took a pill or a drug or you got an injection. Something inside is working inside of you that was not working before. And that's Srimati Radharani. That's a very, 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 very powerful substance. Very powerful. Life-changing substance. That starts to control you, as you see. It gives you bliss, gives you knowledge, helps you through your life, purifies you. This is what the merciful Lord, out of his mercy, he gives you this mercy, he gives you this substance. You receive that gas, that liquid inside of you. You understand?
Yes, I found the word. It's
Okay.
vastu is the word. It's in Srimad-Bhagavatam 112.
And what is the word?
Vastu.
Vastu, what does that mean? Can you translate it?
Yeah, the vastu means substance.
Oh, it means substance.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it said, nothing is apart from the substance, but at the same time, the energies are different from the substance. But that's from the purport.
Oh, the purpose. Oh, you're reading.
So the word substance is vastu. It's in the word by word.
Ah, it's in the word by word. Oh. Vastavam? Is that? No, that's sexual. Ah, vastu, substance, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I have to translate actually sentence by sentence. This substance actually, this uproots the threefold miseries. But yeah, I don't know what you actually really want, Tom.
Yeah, what I want is just taste that substance, and to feel when you are chanting, then I also come in contact with this substance, and I can relish this substance, and I can relish this ecstasy. It grows in my system. When I listen to you, it jumps over into my experience.
Yeah, that grows little by little, more and more. So the seed has been planted by Lord Caitanya. By the association of Guru Maharaj, who represents Lord Caitanya, this seed has been planted in our hearts, and it's very, very, very small, and little by little by little, it grows and grows and grows, and it starts to intoxicate you. Because you need to keep on watering it by hearing and hearing and hearing and chanting the holy name. So you say you want to hear, you want to feel the substance, but on the other side you say, I feel the ecstasy. Well, that is the substance.
Yeah. Now it's coming together. Yes. Now I feel we are on the same page. We are talking about the same. Yes. Now it communicates. Now now we are talking about the substance and relishing the substance. And this was what a few moments ago was happening to me. Yes, I was chanting with you and Srila Das and River, and I could feel this quality, this substance. Yes, I will.
Yeah, you feel all kinds, you feel it in the body. The heart becomes bigger, and you feel that, you feel a certain experience that they call, that Jesus said, this is not from this world. You feel, wow, this is something I never felt before. I cannot compare it with anything else. And you immediately know this is God. This is something spiritual. This is, whoa, this is spirit. What's happening to me now? He communicates with me in a low way in the beginning, and then more and more and more. The more you get purified, the deeper those communications are going. The more revelations you get, the more he shows himself. While he hid it before. But you need to bring him to the best place, otherwise he will keep on hiding. You need. You need to bring him to the sound that he likes. Make him hear his own sound. Chant his own name. Otherwise, he wouldn't get satisfied. And you need to be cleansed by that word as well. So that he can come deeper and deeper. Because that's what he wants. And that's what you want as well. You have actually the same desire. Both want this closeness. What else?
I'm not. I don't know the time how long we went on here. There's no time indication here. What I feel is I like to just practice. Also at the end of a session of a class, just I like to dive deeper into this. To experience it again. I like to chant at the end of the class.
Oh, you want to chant, okay. Okay, let's chant together then. Where is my... Oh, here's my beats. Okay. Nama O Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Paramahamsa Srila Gaura Haridas Maharajacharya Itiravide Namaste Prabhupada Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Suyavadi Pasvacha Deja Tarini
Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Ajaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaura Bhaktivinoda Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Ajaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare Rama.
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama Hare Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare
Rama,
Rama Hare Rama.
Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Rama Rama.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna Krishna,
Rama Rama
Hare
Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama.
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama Rama, Hare
Rama
Krishna.
Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Rama Rama,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna.
Rama Rama,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama. Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna
Rama.
Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Rama Rama Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare
Rama.
Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna. Lalita, I'm gonna come off because I've been here sitting, so I
Yeah.
have to get up.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I
Thank you
understand.
so much. Thank you. Thanks,
Thank
Tom.
you. Thank you for staying.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
I'm gonna end it here now as well. So bye bye. Bye bye. Don't bye bye.
Haribo.
Haribo.